grief that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun of our new day begun. Let us march on till victory is won. God of our weary years, God of our silent tears, thou who hast brought us thus far and away, thou who hast by thy might led us into that. Keep us forever in the path we pray. Bless our feet straight from the places, our God, where we met thee. Bless our hearts drunk with the wine of the world we forget thee. Shadowed beneath thy hand, may we forever live, true to our God, true to our name, till the end.
Islam. Welcome back to the Moor Culture Podcast. I'm your host, Brother Tyshan Edwards Bey, and we're back for another episode with our co-host, Islam the Elder Sheik, Brother Shariff Bey, Islam the Sheriff.
Praise Allah.
Islam Moor, thank you for the idea. Now we have a theme song to open up with. We have Lift Every Voice and Sing, as they call it, the so-called African American
Indigenous American,
but what they call it, what is it, like the
national anthem?
National anthem, the national anthem for the Moors on this land, Islam, Moorish Americans, Muslims, and Asiatics
For
alike.
the special people, we the copper-colored people, we the special people.
Islam. Before we get too fired up more, let's make sure we greet everybody with peace. Islam, Assalamu alaikum, Alafia, Ayonio, Hotep, Rahubat, Shalom, Namaste, peace, and blessings, peace. And in true Moorish tradition and fashion, we want to start with our praises and honors before we dive all the way in. Elder Sheik, would you like to start us off with your praises and honors for today?
Yes, and this, I like to rise in the circle of light, giving high honors to Almighty Allah and His Holy Divine Prophet, Noble Draw Ali, and honor to the forerunner prophet Marcus Mosiah Garvey, and honor to Jesus, Buddha, Confucius, Muhammad, and honor to the Spirit of Truth, J. Gibbons Hill, high honor to E. Millie Hill, high honor to the Melchizedek of the day, Godman of the day, Jerome Graham Bay, high honor to Dean of Adab, Hamid Anderson Hill, high honor to the Nazarene Allah Hill, high honor to the Magi priest Sidney Rothstein Hill, high honor to R. Dingle Hill, high honor to Chief Grand Resurrector Timothy Dingle Hill, hyphenated Noble Draw Late, and his other half, Mother Root, Mother Wisdom, Graham Noblest, Prophetess Louise Dingle Hill, and high honor to their daughter Diane Dingle Hill, high honor to the Grand Sheikess Margaret Thompson Bay, high honor to our Grand Governor R. Stonehell, high honor to her assistant Art Page Hill and his assistant Grand Governor Shimel, and high honor to our Grand Governor here in the state of Delaware, J. Howard Bay, and high honor to my son who has transitioned to the soul plane of life, and high honor to all the people who have been involved with this work and who's passed form, and high honor to everybody under the sound of my voice. Peace. Ashe. Mojuba.
Ashe Islam. I like to rise in the spirit of the seven and give all praises to Allah and high honors to the Prophet Noble Drew Ali, Islam, and the forerunner, Marcus Messiah Garvey. Islam, high honors to all past and present leadership of the Moor Science Temple of America. High honors to all true and divine prophets of Allah that stand on the square of love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Jesus, Buddha, Confucius, Muhammad, etc. Islam, and high honors to all the Moors worldwide, whether they know they're Moor or they don't know they're Moor. Islam, high honors to them, and high honors to all of our ancestors and everybody that paved the way for us to be here today on episode 57. More. We're in the power ciphers. This is in Supreme Mathematics. 57 is power God. Power God. Islam, all being born, that's 12. All being born to 3. All being born to understanding. The best part. Islam. So, more.
Peace.
I already know you got it in you. What's up?
Surah says, hold on tight to the rope of Allah. Then it says, let not the evil one cause you to slip as he has caused your parents to slip. And the garden, let not him take off your garments of righteousness. For he swore to you that he was your sincere advisor, but to you he is a vowed enemy for him and his tribe. Sit in a position where you cannot see him. Then you go down a couple more ayats. Said, then did the evil one cause them to slip from the state of mind, eternal felicity that they were in, the state of mind that they were in. So that's what happened when the colonizer came over here and invaded this land. This land was a garden, and he caused us to slip. Now our people going through all these problems, and they're on the cross. And he makes a lot of money off calling our people black.
That's right.
And having our people give honor to his holidays. Then our people wonder why they stay broke all the time. Because our people won't have, let me read this for a minute and add on to what I'm saying. All right, hold on, I saved it. Let me see.
Islam. That's one of my favorite things the sister Shahrazad Ali talks about, is how you spend all this money, man, to keep keeping broke, trying to keep up with people we should not be following after.
Right. It says, let me see. Let me see. No, that ain't it. It says, come out of her, my people, and be not her partakers of her sin. That's in Revelations, right? And so we won't come up out of her. And we cling on to that name black. I challenge any leader out there to tell me where they see the name of a black people in the Bible or Quran. And so even in the Quran, they said that's an offensive nickname. So we had the day is about deliverance. As the Nation of Islam say, the final call. Many come, but few are chosen. So being though Satan calls us to slip, Allah is also, I'm sharing with people to hold on tight to the rope of Allah. Grab on to the rope of Allah, or I'm introducing you to the rope of Allah, which is the Quran, which will bring you up out of darkness into the marvelous light, and you will be new. And this is the serious word here.
This serious word, then?
It's serious because when you're being righteous and stuff, all you gotta do is be obedient to Allah, and He will fix evil.
Islam.
He will take care of that. But the question is who you stand for today. Are you ready to give up your evil ways? With Second Chronicles, I think I texted it to you. It says, let me see. If my people are called by my name, let me see if it's here somewhere. Let me see. if my people are called by my name. I don't know where it said if my people are called by my name, humble themselves and pray and turn from their wicked way and seek my face, then will they hear from heaven and I will heal their land. So this land need to be healed. And they making a lot of money just calling us black in politics. So you got people that out there and they making us think that we're black. That's corruption. You don't see that. You don't see that in the Bible, the Quran. They don't refer to us as that by that slavery named black. So now it's time to come forth. All you brothers and sisters were set up out there. They don't really like you, so they set up the liquor stores for you. And they said that they talk about the families that don't want nobody mixing the blood. You know that. You know the royal family.
The oligarchs.
No, that's bull crap. They don't got positive blood. Why do you think a lot of so-called black people end up missing and hung? It's not only a racist crime. They want you to think the crime. Some of them people need organs. And they steal organs. So they might make it look like that it was just like a local group, so forth and so on, when the rich man put out the hit to steal the organ.
You're absolutely right, Moore. Thank you for saying that.
So when Allah wants you to challenge him, if we would give up our wicked ways, start eating right, treating people right, getting back on our thing, because remember, through the doctrine of discovery, we were pulled off the path. And praise be to Allah, the Pope apologized, but what are the ministers going to do when they've been teaching a doctrine that was real messed up, a doctrine that put us in slavery? So the ministers need to apologize, Mo.
But I mean, as you were saying, though, I mean, the apology is a little late for that. We need more.
All right, so that's where we come in. That's where we come in. We want to elevate our people back into the garden. Allah's closer to you than the jug of vein. It's time people to come back. Our people to come back in the garden. They fell up out of the garden.
How do we do that?
We got to teach the deen. We got to teach the message. Allah sent us the greatest teachers the world ever known. That's why I'm not really gonna bash this teacher or bash that teacher. I'm studying
Islam.
It's a science. If I don't like what this teacher or that teacher said, it's about me elevating.
Gaining your own understanding.
Yeah, because Shaitan, he has fun when he pulls us off the square. Because when he pulls us off the square, in other words, he puts us on a cross. And so then you got crusades. That's the true story of the crucifixion. So then you got people trying to make it like Jesus was the only one, peace be upon him, did miracles in the Bible. What about the prophet Moses? He smote the water. What about the prophet Elijah? He smote the waters too. So also a question to you, because we had the Crusades, and at the Crusades, that was Muslims and Christians. But Crusades was going on, they was enslaving Muslims. Who was putting Muslims in slavery and indigenous people in slave?
You talking Muslims?
Huh?
Muslims.
I can't hear you.
Muslims?
I got something for you. I looked that up for you too, right?
Yeah.
I looked that up for you too. But you know these people that, the Protestants?
Yeah.
What you think the slave masters was?
They're Protestants?
Yes.
Okay.
And most of our people are what?
Nowadays?
Yes.
Christian.
Protestants,
okay.
And their slave masters drilled that into their head because
that was the only book.
It was
the only book they was even allowed to use.
Yes, And our people have to know how important it is. Like the Holy Quran says, I've given you the gifts of speech, sight, and hearing. And the First Amendment is freedom of speech. This tongue is powerful,
That's right.
especially when you develop for good. Use your tongue in the service of Allah. Learn how to speak and speak sharp. Yeah, people don't get jealous. When Allah teach you run all them jinns away from you, because the jinns attack you to keep you from self-actualizing. They cast on you, know what I mean? They bank you.
Mm-hmm.
Allah wants to bring the best up out of you so you can shine before man. So people see Allah inside of you. When you talk to people, you share that Allah that you got inside of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I like to receive from you and all the other brothers and sisters, because he ain't no mystery or no spook God.
There you go.
So people going around, they teaching that fear, and what you say fear means?
False expectations appearing real.
And and Satan's times declared out, because Satan ain't no other than a man. Teaching propaganda through religion. So if the younger people understand what I'm saying out there, they can add the equation up. They can excel way past us. Because even though we have knowledge, and I've learned a lot over years, but I got a generation under me.
Mm-hmm.
They can learn too.
Yeah.
And Jesus was a man at the age of 12. Jesus spoke in the cradle. Moses had to let the people remain in the wilderness for 40 years. You know why?
Why?
He had to raise up the young and unborn.
Okay.
That's what the prophet said. I come for the young and unborn, the old can follow if they want to. And we got a generation of old people that don't even now speak to politicians. They got your people up there. What's their name again?
What people?
Barbie, Ken, Midge, G.I. Josephine, Archie.
Mm-hmm. They're aware.
They put them as leaders.
Okay.
And we still wear slave clothes.
That's right.
Like you got your own line. People should be out there producing more clothes, because we got to get our culture back.
Exactly.
We done surrendered our life to the oppressor.
More. Real quick, I mean, like, just the word in itself. Like, I do branding and marketing. It's branding. Like, just think about that word for a second. Branding, right? Like, that's to put an iron to you and brand you as if you're property or something. So next thing you know, you're walking around with the Nike sign or whatever brand, and they basically own you.
Right.
It's free advertising you're doing for these people.
College fraternities do that.
Yeah.
And
So be careful what logos and brands you're wearing.
Yeah, my thing now is that I'm standing for Allah. I ain't standing to please man.
That's right.
That's why when we get around nature, we get grounded.
Exactly.
Because a man ain't gonna trick me.
Islam.
Because I'm for the people, for real. I'm always praying that Allah breathe on us daily and breathe on the masses to bring them to a higher plane. Because this is the final call. A lot of people lost because they have an improper diet.
That's right.
They eat the king's meat.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what the prophet, he was right on time, because he put that third eye in our Constitution. That's supposed to be open all the time. When you see dirty Moors run to and fro, trying to trick you.
Yeah.
You know, they said a prophet would guide us to a destiny not uncertain nor unknown.
Wow.
He said Moors are upright, fearless, and independent, who will follow the prophet to a destiny not uncertain nor unknown. So I thank Allah for the change. And he's constantly transforming me. And Allah wants to see you come from darkness in a marvelous light.
Islam.
And Allah wants to see us both on them four corners demonstrating, carrying messages. Because Allah will make a way out of no way. I don't give man power like that. I'm talking about Allah with me. And there's a place I can meet him, and it's in my heart.
That's
And
right.
it's time for people to see Allah in my heart and not see people Allah in your heart. No spook God.
That's right. That's right. He said the closest place you can meet Allah is in the heart, and that's why it said to know thyself and study thyself. So when you're studying yourself, you are studying Allah.
Yes.
You are studying the power of God.
And dismiss all them fear demons.
That's right.
Because you have a lot of gangs around here, but when it comes to do Allah's will, they scared. I challenge all them gangs to be about Allah's work. So it's real deep, man. We don't have forever to self-actualize is my favorite psychologist theory. Abraham Maslow said the human being is constantly in a state of self-actualization, man. He is constantly living up to his fullest potentials. We don't have forever to self-actualize. You're part of my self-actualization. We're part of each other's self-actualization. We are on a new plane now. Past history, present reality, future's a mystery. If you ain't studying your lessons, so forth, so on, you're going to be left behind. And when you got Muslims and Moors don't do their job, social media's coming up, people coming from everywhere, showing truth. Because this is our day. They stole our property. They stole our property talking trash. And look up the definition of color of law.
Definition of color of law. The actions taken under the appearance of official or legal authority, even if those actions are actually illegal, abusive, or unconstitutional. It usually applies to government officials who misuse their power to violate civil rights.
In other words, you know what that's saying? Look at color of laws when they look at you as a black man. Looking at you, you don't have no status, right?
Yeah,
that's a crime, and so a lot of our people politically keep saying that. They don't. People that say that don't represent me. And if you see black folks, so-called black folks, sleep like that, that means we ain't did our job the way we're supposed to do it. I'm not politicking for them. I'm not on stage for them. I'm representing Allah on earth. I'm one of his representatives. You're one of his representatives. So that's why what I do is important.
That's right.
What I eat is what I eat. What I take my body, I take into the temple of Allah.
That's exactly right.
And I want the right things to come out for my own safety and for the safety of the masses. It ain't no spookism. People just need to wake up and stop following them graveyard people. Them people ain't never had a life. That they keep coming with these holidays and practicing council culture. They counsel our culture. This is about a bloodline. We're from a serious bloodline, the oldest on earth.
That's right.
What makes us royal? We don't go around hating on people and so forth and so on because we wasn't made like we ain't of that pedigree. But we should stand up,
of course,
and correct the lies that people made. They're lying. The powers that be, they are liars. They're not only are they lying, they're ignorant. That's why they don't want you to learn how to read and write. They want you to learn how to read and write because you might get exposed to the light and see the reality of who they are. And it's people all walks of life, that's on the wrong frequency. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
See, if I swore he was your sincere advisor, all shapes, colors, and forms. You have to be in tune spiritually. Don't let them nail you to the cross. Don't let them put you in a coffin as a black man.
That's right. It's unfortunately, they've already done it with the labels and they're stripping us of titles and authority already. So, It's on us to kind
Well,
of
they don't
reclaim
want
that and proclaim our nationality.
They don't want you read your genetic blueprint.
Mm.
They don't want you to know about your phenotypes or genotypes. You know what that is?
Your phenotype,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, like kind of your features.
That's the seen part
Mm-hmm.
of your ancestors, right? You know what the genotype is?
Your genes,
Your hidden parts
yeah,
of your
the
ancestors.
DNA.
Yes, and we have what you call genetic blueprint. We have to learn how to read that.
Is that? I hear this term a lot. I'm curious. Is that the Akashic record? Is that part of the Akashic record?
No.
Okay, that's separate.
Let me see. Yes, it is. Yeah, I apologize. Yes, it is.
Okay, that was my understanding.
Yeah, it is. It is. The Akashic,
In terms of
Akashic records is important. Akashic records is a book of laws, remembrance connected to you.
and that's through it would have to be through your DNA. From
Yeah.
scientifically, it's what I imagine.
Yep. So what people talk their propaganda. You know what propaganda is? Want me to share? Give you an
Please,
example.
yeah.
I'm white. You know,
I'm white. I'm pure.
I'm black.
I'm
You know what I mean?
Okay.
No, I'm black. I'm white. That means no, you're on the wrong frequency.
Okay.
I don't want people to take my birthrights from me when Allah gave me something more powerful than describe me as an adjective. White and black's an adjective, is not a noun. So we don't see this in none of these holy scriptures or sacred texts. And also, we should be men of government. We should know about the United Nations rights to the indigenous people. We should study that law right now because it's important. Because a lot of people sitting back in these organizations, and they're not saying nothing. A couple people saying this and that. So, but it shouldn't be only on one or two people.
Yeah.
It's time for us to stop letting the people oppress us, teach us, learn and study. Bob says, study show thyself approved. A workman need not be in vain, rightly dividing truth. Studying is powerful, man.
Of course.
It reminds me, get back when we was talking about the valley of dry bones. Remember we talking about that? Because when you study, them bones come together.
Where?
Did them bones come together yesterday?
There's land. You want at the park?
Yeah, they came together.
Always more. Always. And I didn't even, honestly, it was kind of low on fuel. I didn't sleep much the night before, but
I use low on fuel.
a little. But as soon as I'm up, the sun's up, and then my day has to start. I'm moving
because we're related to the sun.
Yeah. The energy,
like
the energy was there.
Solar plexus.
It was land.
We had to learn how. Man, I felt real great yesterday.
Yeah.
Because that big tree behind us.
Yeah.
Did you see it?
Yeah.
It was like it was talking to me, man. Did you feel that?
It was land. I mean,
did you feel? I mean, it wasn't but you could feel the presence. It was spiritual.
It was.
Just like when we was down by the river, Battery Park, it was spiritual.
Yeah.
So, if people can get your mind off spiritual things, they can destroy you. They can control you. They can say, "Yeah, we're oligarchs." Well, Allah gave you no authority over me.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it's there. I texted to you. Let me see. But Libya is 99% Muslims.
Mm.
That's showing who's running slave trade and
Wow.
the sex trafficking. You didn't get it?
Islam is the dominant religion of Libya with 97%
right.
of Libyans are Sunni Islam.
Right. So you got it says 97% of Muslims are Sunnis, right?
Yeah.
Now
97% of all Libyans, period.
Huh?
97% of Libyans are Sunnis.
Right. So you got people over here, when you go in the masjid, and if you ain't a Sunni Muslim, they look at you like you're crazy.
Mm.
But yet, here we're reading stuff like this, and it's saying they're responsible for slavery.
Islam.
So that's why I encourage every brother and sister out there, get a library. We wasn't even allowed to read and write in slavery. Now you got Negroes Excuse me, subhanAllah.
No, call it what it is.
Yeah, they coming up tell you, read this, read. No. He says, the Quran says, I've given you the gifts of sight, speech, and hearing. Your eyesight, that's powerful. Read the proper things, so forth, so on. When you're around a lot of confusion, you go on a journey. Read the proper things, so forth, so you can use your gifts of discernment.
That's right.
You can get up out the fire. You know, like in the Quran, it says, we have created earth for you as a carpet, in heaven your resting place, right? Or the night, you know, the earth as a carpet, the night as a robe. That's real beautiful, because one time I was on a fishing trip and coming back from Chrisville, Maryland, and Brother Rashad was driving my vehicle, and all of a sudden it starts. It was where I said, oh wow! I had me a little panic attack. I said,
Yeah.
I let it go right. The car flipped over.
Oh no.
And flipped over and landed in the grass, right? The carpet, as the Quran talked about, made earth for you as a carpet. And like you, I said, wow, and I started telling brothers about that, right? But the roof was smashed in. It was smashed. Everything was smashed, and we were protected.
Wow.
Ain't that deep?
That is deep.
See, what I try to do is tell people about the greatness of Allah who never experienced that in their life. Because a lot of people talk trash because they hate you.
Mm-hmm.
They hate you. They even hate the people who try to be right. Even though it's institutionalized racism in Islam, I'm going to tell the truth. I'm not going to lie no more, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not going to lie about that.
Yeah.
Institutionalized racism and Christianity and all the orders. But when Allah see you try to do right, and other people see you try to do right, they get mad. It's a threat to them. Because when you try to do right, doors of knowledge open up to you.
Mm-hmm.
And you turn around, you look at your oppressor and say, I'm not your fool. You tell your oppressor, you're not in charge. Allah's in charge of creation. Who put you in charge of creation?
Islam.
Where did you get the idea you was in charge of me? And as you know, the way we perform athletically, you know what I'm talking about? All of a sudden I'm supposed to say, well, Paul, no, I feel that spirit in me is strong. It's a living spirit. Boss better go somewhere. Boss better go somewhere with the or give me a fair one. Give me a fair one. You know what I mean?
The name is Kunta. The name is Kunta, right?
Yeah. That's another thing. We got to watch out for all them coons out there.
Islam.
We got a lot of coons out there. They all over the place. When you're trying to get right with a lot of stuff, a lot of coons don't like that. A lot of coons still want you to be kept behind. A lot of coons don't want to see Allah shine in you. As Jesus said, ye are the light of the world. So therefore let your light shine amongst men, so they may glorify your Father who art in heaven, right? So when they see all that light come like that sunlight, you know, a light greater than the sun, and you teaching, and you sharing that love with people. People don't like that if they can't hit that frequency like that.
Yeah.
That's why the oppressor be kicking up their butt all the time, because the frequency's wrong. To get on the right frequency, they can't touch them. The jinn will run. The jinn will split. If the jinn is attacking you, you know what that means?
What's that?
Ain't got that light in you. You got a nation of good jinn, nation of bad jinn, right? But if the bad jinn are attacked you, so forth and so on, that means you lack light.
Wow. Okay.
If you got that light and stuff, them bad jinn, they will run. This ain't even got nothing to do with race, nationality, color, creed. Because Allah gave Adam, told the jinn to bow down to Adam. Then you read part of the Quran that King Solomon had a host of jinn that marched before him. We still got a host of jinn that marched before us too. But we got to live right.
That's right.
Huh?
That's right.
We got to be obedient to Allah. So we can see Allah work for us. Say, wow, Allah, I didn't know it was like that. I had power like that. When you told the jinn to submit to me, and I'm saying jinn submit all around me. It's a spiritual thing. A lot of people don't understand that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But when you start studying law, will teach you and show you. Because it said, Holy Quran's a man-made plan, but law is the best of planners. Another question, you got all these psychologists and psychiatrists, et cetera, so forth and so on. How they can go to school forever. How are they going to psychoanalyze a Moor?
Yeah, falsely.
Huh?
Falsely and incorrectly.
Falsehood.
Yeah.
Even though a lot of us, we've been combating spirits, fighting these spirits, because they real.
Yeah.
Man, I love, like I told you, Turkey's my favorite.
Lord of the Rings.
Lord, that's my favorite, Hobbit, Lord of the Rings, because I turn around and I check the wicked out. Them goblins be coming up out of the pit, coming up out of the mines and stuff like that. Guess what color they are?
Goblins?
Yeah.
They're normally like grayish or green or
No, they're all
white.
colors.
They're different colors, right? I mean,
Yeah, they all colors.
I think of like green and
No, they come in all shapes and forms.
Yeah, Islam.
You know, a lot of times we like to say white, black. No, a goblin that come in all shapes and forms.
Islam.
He's just wicked. You know what I mean?
Islam.
Try to steal your soul. Let the Holy Quran says, don't let Satan sever the rope between you and Allah. So you got them jinns that try to sever the rope between you and Allah. This place could be a lot better if we just change the conditions of our heart. Who made you, Mo?
Allah.
Where's the next place you're meeting?
In my heart.
That means your heart's powerful. That means your heart's powerful. Let somebody, because you got wicked people that try to work on your heart. Because they don't have the ability to climb and travel in the ethers and travel up on the mountains like the prophet. Them lofty places, you know, in their personality and their attitude, so forth and so on. And they see that you can do it, they'll try to attack you.
Islam.
That's the jinn working through them. Then we might say white, black, and something. No, you got people out. It's a Prophet Muhammad made his jinn makes a lot. He made his jinn submit. We got to make our jinn submit.
Yeah.
Because they there. That's why we, like I was sharing with you yesterday, I really like electricity.
Of course.
I'm infatuated over it. It amazes me. Because electricity will make you bow. Won't it, Mo?
Yeah, you hit with a taser more? You get hit with a taser?
You ever been hit one?
No, I have not.
But I'm just saying that, like, I was sharing with you, I was a lineman. No, still wireman, telephone, so I'm lineman, right? But I was just thinking about how deep a power lineman is where the trains tracks, run the Amtrak track, and we turn that turn that switch on, how much energy's coming down. That's, imagine how many volts is traveling through that.
I couldn't even fathom, but I know it's ridiculous.
So I look at that and I put things together, and I'm thankful that to Allah that He woke us up this morning, protect us, because we got a lot around us that goes way beyond human comprehension. Like we said last week, no finite mind can comprehend things infinite.
Islam.
I'm thankful to Allah for our Prophet Noble Driver who taught me Circle 7, about the Circle 7, because a lot of Muslims don't know about the Circle 7. And even they might read it right, it's much deeper than they think it is. Circle 7 is powerful, man. Because Circle 7 takes me into a world, up out of this world, that I don't have to be a partaker of their sins. And them goblins ain't even got, I'm not in the goblins' jurisdiction. Every time you sin, you come in Shaitan's jurisdiction. That's
right.
why I try to be right, man.
That's right.
I had my days of walking off the path. I ain't trying to do that now. Because karma's real. I know the consequences. And when people's talking to me, you know, because a lot of people are so-called religious, and I just do the best that I can. I try to be upright. Everybody got their fallibilities, right? But I don't second guess myself. I know that Allah's closer to me to juggling things. That's powerful. We like Noble Draw Lee came that we might get our birthrights back. To let us know about our birthrights.
Mm-hmm.
Our birthrights is powerful. But even your body got rights over you. You didn't know that?
My body has rights over me.
Yeah, our body got rights over us. That's why you got to treat your body right.
Islam. When you have to go to the bathroom, you got to get up and go. You
Right,
can't even. You can't stop it.
All that. Look, if you start treating your body wrong, doing the wrong thing to your body, so wait a minute. A judge up here and stuff, he don't even have a black robe on.
Wow, that's right.
You'll get sick.
That's right, Moor.
You'll get sick. So I count the blessings. All these years I've been here, and I've been delivered from a lot of strange, peculiar things that go way beyond what the newspaper can print or the social media can demonstrate. Now, social media is powerful.
Yeah.
We created that.
Okay.
And look how rich they got off that. The presidency was one off that.
Yeah. Almost every presidency going forward.
They come on social media trying to scare people.
Yeah.
I ain't going because I can rumble from my age. I ain't gonna say I can beat everybody in the world, but I know I can rumble.
Yes, you can. Moor.
I know I ain't no chump. So versus that, what I see on social media,
yeah,
that say they over me and stuff like that, they don't want none of this. I don't care what that title position is.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, social media portrayed them as a monster. They over. That's bullcrap. But you got a lot of us that like to bow down, cow down. You know how them coons do.
Yeah.
Them coons get like that when you got a lot of us are amongst the ranks of the righteous, raising up and meeting the law. We don't want nothing to sever the rope. You got them coons come in that work, for the oppressor.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't care about the oppressor's politics. Because his politics is not in heaven.
Mm. That's right.
His politics is a bunch of cow manure, horse manure. And they're ignorant. They are ignorant, man. That's what I like about education. Because I can go pray, communicate with Allah, and that. Come back, I got a clear head and stuff. The devil better not get in my face. I don't care what position he holds on this earth.
Yeah.
I spend a little time out with Allah and stuff. He gonna fix it.
Exactly.
I'm communicate with Allah and stuff. And after I finish my prayer, the devil can't get in my face. I don't care what title or position you hold on this earth. Allah will fix it.
It is.
As we Muslims, we say, "A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim."
What's that translation?
So I seek refuge in Allah from Shaitan, my rejected enemy.
Islam.
Allahumma jarni min an-nar.
What's that?
Allah save me from the fire of hell.
I got a lot of studying to do more.
Rabbi Zidni Elma.
You're still speaking Arabic?
Yeah.
What's that mean?
Allah increase me in knowledge.
Say that again one more time in Arabic.
Rabbi Zidni Elma.
Islam. I didn't hear Allah in there though.
It's a Rabbi Zidni Elma. Rab means Lord.
Ra. Okay.
My Lord, increase me in knowledge.
Okay. Islam.
Sure. Labaik la labaik.
I've heard that before. What's that mean?
You didn't hear that?
I've heard that before. I don't know where I heard it at.
Labaik la labaik means here I am, O Allah.
Okay.
That's what we say when we about the purpose of Kaaba.
Islam. Okay.
Then we drank water from the Zamzam well. You know what Zamzam well?
I heard is that where Muhammad got water from?
Sarah and her son.
Okay.
Ishmael.
Okay. That's like a blessed
an
water or
angel
something.
struck the rock,
Okay.
provided water because Ibrahim had a handmaid and he had two wives, right? And then one wife got jealous and kicked the other one out. So, but really, Hagar, she's from royalty. We're descendants from all that.
Mm-hmm.
We're descendants from that beautiful line. Why people keep playing that black stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Like I just shared with you about that Libya stuff like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want no Muslims coming up talking that stuff to me. This soon and this soon and that, and I'm looking at stuff like that because I
Yeah.
study. I would advise them to get a library. We have to. That's what's wrong with us now. These people see that we ain't studied and they wrong. They call us black people,
Islam.
and we claim it and stuff. And next thing you know, we living in slavery.
Mm.
When we start talking, we call them names of Allah, them 99 attributes and them different names. We crack the ethers, man. It's different. We speak, and like Allah says, "Kun fire kun."
Mm.
Means being it is.
Being it is.
Mm-hmm. And things start changing. We come together and we exhort to one another the truth and exhort one another to patience in this battle. We can change our conditions. Believe me, ignorance is a bliss, as they say. You ever heard that before?
Of course, yeah.
Check what's saying though.
What with what? In terms of what that means, ignorance is
Yeah,
bliss.
what does it mean?
It means it means exactly what it sounds like. To ignore it means that you're less stressed because now you don't have you don't have the knowledge to be.
Let's look at the.
Huh?
Allah told the angels bow down to Iblis.
Yeah. Yeah.
You getting it?
No.
Ignorance is a bliss.
Oh, okay.
And Allah told the angel to bow down to Iblis, right?
Yeah.
Now in the Quran, bliss means heaven.
Okay.
Iblis means, shaitan, all that stuff, darkness and stuff. So it's word knowledge,
Wow.
We got to study words. When you study words, you get powerful. That's why I'm telling you, these people are ignorant. Some of you are too, because we let the people play on our intelligence with words.
Yeah.
That's why Allah wants you to exercise your freedom of speech. Stop going to and fro the earth, putting yourself on the cross, call yourself Negro, Black, and Color.
Mm-hmm.
When you walk the four corners of the world or walk north, east, south, west, that's the cross, right?
Yeah.
Get spiritual, come off it.
Come off it.
That's right.
Study
Form under one crescent.
Islam.
But Allah wants to work with us.
Yeah.
I feel it. He's telling me all the time that he wants to work with these so-called black people in America and the indigenous people, because there's so much more to us, because we won't exercise our freedom of speech. We won't exercise our five senses. And because we don't do that, we go to hell.
Mm. Wow. Yeah, Moor is very deep.
And this ain't no cowable thing. You got all types of people trying to get over on you. That man come in flesh, you gotta watch him. Care what its title or position is. my mind ain't focused just on the day, right? My mind is all into the future.
Mm-hmm.
And my mind is all about planting good seed.
Yeah.
And if I'm around people that ain't planting good seed, I won't be around them.
Mm-hmm.
Because they distract from your energy. They will short circuit you. Just like electricity won't.
Yeah.
You got to make sure the proper current's flowing. You got to make sure the proper current's flowing out people's mouths.
Mm.
When the proper current gets to flowing up out people's mouths, you see change in America. Look how long he sent us. He sent us Noble Drew Ali. He sent us Marcus Garvey. He sent us Master Fard Muhammad, Elijah Muhammad. He sent Malcolm. He sent Martin Luther King. He sent Medgar Evers. He sent all these. He sent that current, that beautiful current to us. And we got these historical black colleges and so forth and so on. We got all these graduates from these historical black colleges, and they run and hide. Who are they representing? Your money can't buy your freedom. Law say being it is. And so when it comes to reparations mean repair. We got to be repaired. Look what they're giving Iran for what they did to Iran. Look at the proposed,
Yeah, it's like
agreement.
billion. It's like 300 billion or something.
Look what they did to
Might
us.
even be trillions.
Look what they did to us. And they don't want to give us nothing. Then you got people keep kissing somebody's ass. You keep got all these coons and these house Negroes keep bowing down like that. That's a sin.
Absolutely.
We have to address this because what they did to us was bad. And anytime they give a foreign nation all that money, they can't address something. We got some coons up there in Congressional Black Caucus, so forth and so on, and some politicians don't want to address us. That's a problem. That's a serious problem. We should never trust them.
No.
And if I don't say nothing against it, I'm wrong.
Yeah.
If I don't say nothing against that, I'm wrong. I don't care what organization I represent.
Thank you, Moor. Thank you. Necessary to call that out.
Mm-hmm.
Necessary to call it out, just like the Republican Democrat thing, where they make it seem like I see it a lot recently. Like, well, it's election season, so obviously it's going to be happening, where they're fighting against each other to make it seem like the Republicans are trying to make it seem to so-called black people that the Democrats are the worst, and obviously vice versa. And it's like, go ahead.
That's electricity.
Okay.
They weren't.
Yeah.
Law.
Yeah.
I'm not caught up into that mess.
Yeah.
That ain't even part of my roots. The noble dwell said worship under your own vine and fig tree. I'm not getting intertwined with that.
Mm-hmm.
Cause my thing is, some doctor asked me, he said, "You see spirits?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "That's part of my culture."
Mm.
We're into spirituality.
Mm-hmm.
They try to say how we should think. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They try to describe the norm for us. But we the sleeping giants. We descended from gods. So you don't let people that came up out of the caves define the norm for you.
I gotta say this, and I hate to even say this out loud because it really bothers me that this happened. But my daughter was, and we've done a good job of obviously not having her like indoctrinated, but it still happens because we're here and we can't almost can't help it unless you really all the way deplug. But she was like 3 maybe, and we're looking at dolls, and we did our best not to just we didn't just give her a bunch of white dolls. We didn't want to have a bunch of pale dolls. We make sure the dolls look like us and our family. But dolls. And she, you've heard of the doll test, right? They did it to our, to children, to black children and white, it was a children period years and years ago. They redid the test again. But either way, my daughter on her own, we're looking at dolls, and I'm trying for her not to get the pale one, but I wasn't going to take it and throw it. But I'm just like, which one? And she was like, Dad, I want the regular one. And I was like, what? Mm-hmm. The regular one. The normal, or it might have been normal. Like, I want the regular one or the normal one.
Which one was regular?
To her was the pale one.
Right. So
was a Caucasian baby, the Caucasian doll. I was like, whoa. I'm like, that's not normal. That's backwards.
What I'm saying to you, that's what we make each other better. It's about electricity. We got to learn how to do the wiring. If we don't do the wiring, somebody else will do the wiring for us.
Exactly. Yeah.
Electricity is powerful, man. I'm like sitting back. I'm like, every day I'm learning more. I'm like, you know what I mean? I'm humble. So I don't got time to go out there and act crazy and stuff like that. I'm just amazed about creation, all the beautiful things in creation. And a lot of us have not came up the ladder to sit down and be able to think like that. So we get caught up. We do the things we ain't supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
And I pray for brothers and sisters like that because it can be so much better. And I pray that we just, when it comes to them holidays, we stop give them their holidays, right? Because the same people that's making money off the holidays, they making money all around the world.
Yep.
They making all money all around the world and stuff because we submitted to their gods. We didn't submit to the God of our forefathers. Just like in our community, everybody in our community, we're the most hated people in the world. But who's in our community? Whose community they come in when they come in America?
Our communities and make money off of us,
And
Give
they
a little energy.
and inshallah they got to go because we're the landlords. You know what bay mean?
Landlord. Right?
Yeah, bay is a Turkish word for land governor.
Land governor.
Or it's a superior military title, or it means Lord of the Earth.
Islam.
So like when I say the Bay of Delaware, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What I'm saying?
The Delaware Bay.
The governor of Delaware.
Okay.
The governor of Delaware. Bay's that's
Oh, the Bay. His name
Yeah,
the
B-
Bay. I'm thinking
yeah.
of B-A-Y.
Yeah.
Bay. The Bay of Delaware, isn't it?
that means governor.
Okay, yeah.
So so when we get into more science, it ain't like Sunni Islam.
Mm-hmm.
We acknowledge that. We study that. We praise Allah. We serve Allah in my heart. Serve Allah in your heart. And and all amongst the brothers and sisters, so forth. I acknowledge that.
Mm-hmm.
But I ain't in first or second grade. Just like people say, Lord. People call people Lord all day long in England. Yes, my Lord. No, my Lord, like saying yes or no, sir.
Yeah.
So when people teaching, they teach on a level that's real low. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
We got to turn up the frequency. All this traveling we've been doing and all this energy we've been picking up, right? Allah's there, man. And we got to harness that energy and we got to use that energy to protect us.
Islam.
That's better than any gun that you can draw.
That's right.
That type of light, you know what I mean? That's divine light, you know what I mean?
That's right.
The deepest part about it, when your prayers is right and you got a host of ancestors behind you, you know they there, but they don't know they there. You feel them, you can in constant communication with them, so forth, and loose. Yep. So it's about us getting our act in order, and we're from a different pedigree, so you got to stop following people that ain't of the same fine fig tree yard. They can, if their customs right, if they follow truth, it doesn't matter. You got to stop following people that don't believe in truth. They can be of any walk of life. I'm not no racist because I work with people of all walks of life. Made me who I am.
Mm-hmm.
And I worked with them when I really didn't want to. But life presented itself like I drove the school bus for 2 years. Like
Lifeguard.
Yeah, lifeguard, right? Teacher for 4 years, right? Substitute teacher, right? In the military, I met people of all walks of life. I ain't got time to think about what color somebody is. I know who I am.
Mm-hmm.
I know that I'm grounded in more science.
Mm-hmm.
I know that I'm a disciple of Noble Draw Ali. That's one of the best things that could happen to me. That's all I wanted to be. Disciple of Noble Draw Ali. I don't care what any of them Moors feel about me. If it's negative, they go on to and fro the earth.
On a cross.
Yeah.
On a cross.
Yep.
Islam.
The greatest thing Allah ever gave me and you is that holy breath.
Islam.
So, whatever you say about the holy breath, so all we can say is great and good was and never more to be. And man ain't in charge of that.
No, but
and it can't be bought.
Hold on, thank you for saying that. What you can buy though is the holy breath tea. You can buy the holy breath tea. You can't buy the holy breath, but we do have the holy breath tea right here in the center. We make it right here in these 4 walls of the temple. moorculturecenter.com. Get you a pack of that Holy Breath tea. Islam.
And once you work out down through the years with that holy breath exercise, that holy breath become powerful.
For real.
You can walk in the room and stuff and say, wow, it feels like a twister.
Islam. You already got the light. Imagine having the breath, the wind too.
Yep.
It's just all the elements.
Yeah, people try to play on your intelligence to try to make you look. They call you them names that delude to slavery.
Mm-hmm.
When Allah, they try to sever the rope between you and Allah. Don't let nobody do that.
Islam.
And like I said, them people that call you black, they call you that because they're ignorant.
Mm.
You know, don't you know? I ain't gonna say nothing.
I know you're going more. I hear you.
They call you black because they're ignorant.
Islam.
That black and white, it ain't real. It's an illusion.
Islam.
When Allah look at us, He don't say black or white.
Of course.
You know, we say black and white and stuff. That's our idiosyncrasy. You know, that's part of our illiteracy.
Part of the spell that was casted almost. I mean, part of the spell.
Yeah, a lot of people say that they're intelligent and I'm white and better. Demonstrating their superior perception of reality means I think my values better than you, and they're ignorant. They straight up ignorant. And we as a people got to leave that word black alone to describe us because the powers that be, they making a lot of money off that. Slavery ain't ended as long as you still respond to that. You still somebody's slave. Long as you still respond to that, somebody still got you on the cross. So it's time for the leaders to watch their mouth.
Islam Moor, come study with us. Come study with us. Come proclaim your nationality. We're here every Friday, 7 p.m., the God Hour, 715 North King Street, moorculturecenter.com. We are the Federation of the Moor Science Temple of America, Temple number 4 here in Delaware. Islam, come study with us. Study hall, Holy Temple meeting, whatever you want to call it. We're here on Fridays at 7. Islam, donate, buy your teas, get your education on the website. More, any final remarks? We're on the hour mark.
Our Lord, lay not on us a burden as that did lay upon those who were before us. Our Lord, lay not on us a burden we have not the strength to bear. Forgive us our sins, pour down on us a spirit of steadfastness, religion, make firm our feet, grant us like protection against those who reject faith. Amen.
Islam, Ashe.
Ashe.
Until next time, Moor.
Yes.
Peace.
Peace.